Welcome back to Inspired Word. We're just doing a recap, finishing up in this past chapter that we went over in chapter 10, where on this one it was the prelude leading up to the seventh trumpet judgment. And here we had a mighty angel, which I've already depicted as, right here, as Jesus, the same angel that appeared to John in the cave on the island of Patmos, the messenger of God, face shining like the sun, feet like pillars of fire, voice like thunder, who's holding the open scroll, which is this kinsman redeemer scroll, which had the seals that he opened earlier in the book. And now the scroll's a small scroll that's open because each of those seals had been opened and it was spiraled into this bigger scroll, and as the seals were opened, it makes it into a smaller open scroll. And John was given this and told to eat it, and he eats it, and it's like honey in his mouth but bitter in his belly. And as I spoke in the previous verses on that it's sweet for the thought of Jesus buying back what Adam lost. It's sweet for the thought of a millennium kingdom with Jesus ruling and reigning for 1,000 years with the Garden of Eden in the Sabbath day of the Lord. But the bitter part is all of this tribulation that comes, that it takes to get to that point. And that's what a lot of this is about that we've led up in here. And this, as it spoke in verse 7 in this previous chapter, but in the days of the sounding of the seventh trumpet, when the angel would sound his trumpet, the mystery of God would be accomplished as he foretold to his prophets. Now, on this, like I said, the mystery of God, that we would be joined together, Jews and Gentiles, into one body as the bride of Christ, to become one body of Christ. This is the mystery of God, as he said in Ephesians, the mystery that the Jews and the Gentiles would be, joined together, where he says, I speak not of husbands and wives, but of the mystery of Christ in the church, which, as us, the bride of Christ, and joined together in one body as his bride, caught up to him. And as he says in 1 Corinthians 15:51, I tell you a mystery, we shall not perish, but shall be caught up in the twinkling of an eye at the sound of the last trumpet, the seventh trumpet being the last trumpet. And that's why you have the seven trumpet judgments here. As it says, with the voice of the archangel, like the sound of a trumpet. My name is Chauncey Navarro. I'll see you back here as we begin chapter 11 in our verse-by-verse study through the book of the Revelation of Jesus.